How's it going, guys? Neoknight here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Once again, I am live on twitch.tv/Neoknight1995 playing Honkai Star Rail. Check me out there when I am live, so it'd be really appreciative if you do. Also, if you haven't liked my videos, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, because last time I checked, the majority of you who watch my videos are not subscribed, and as soon as you do, hit that notification bell. Also, I got 3 videos of this already posted on my channel, so there should be a playlist already of it. Without further ado, let's get right into it. And this is... Be right back once we are in game. Alright, a lot of stuff has happened today for me. First off, I recorded my last episode of my Pokemon X Randomizer Nuzlocke series. Spoiler, I won. That's right, I beat the Elite Four and the champion. And to top it off, no deaths. Alright, this is where we left off. We're in the hotel in Boulder Town, and now we're about to rest the night.
My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all?
I don't know why there's so much lag going on.
Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom fathom. You will never understand. Never!
She's being manipulated.
That voice again. Such a strange dream. May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
Let me also close my browser just in case it's also causing lag.
Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh? I understand. The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things? This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze? I see. Well, thank you for being sincere. In itself, it's a comfort to me. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors. I don't need you to absolve me. The truth is, I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her. Help me change the mind of the Madam Guardian? Not easy. But he knows that better than I do. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog. Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while. I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. The quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help. Oh, yeah? Well, look at you swaggering in like the protagonist in your own story. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more. Somehow.
You don't know him at all yet, do you? You can't rely on people like Sampo when it's important. As the Fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the Fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health.
That's right.
Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the Fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the Fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in. You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the Fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. Oh, I hope it's still intact. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the Fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the Fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.
Okay, new area.
We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go. And watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. We can't... see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view.
Oh wow. Look at all that.
Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage. After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place. Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person. I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Huh.
What? Nothing to say?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow. Never mind.
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters. Careful! Enemies ahead. These aren't like vagrants. They won't...
Don't treat me like a new recruit.
It's too late to repent.
Time to twirl!
This is our chance.
Triple knockout.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Looks good.
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
Rules are made to be broken! You backstage are welcome!
Time to twirl!
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
Time to twirl!
Let's go.
Batter up!
My turn. What are you looking at? Maybe you can keep it down?
Reach the end of the story in your own
enjoying
way.
this game.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
Look about before I continue, because I could miss some things. Okay.
There's a bunch of crates piled over there.
Ooh.
It's too late to repent.
Let's make it quick.
How about this?
Time to twirl!
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Time to twirl! You have the worst luck running into me. You couldn't have done it without me.
It's too late to repent.
Time to twirl!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision. Right!
Oh wow. Never went past any.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Nice.
Okay.
Looks good. We need a strategy.
Oh god, really? What's all my characters standing at right now? 24, 23, 20. I definitely need to level him up. That's until I can get another one of these Musketeer rivets riding boots. That'd be suicide right there, so yeah.
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
You mean that someone else got here and took everything before us?
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market.
Okay, I'm hoping I remember that command because oh.
Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
Don't let him fool you. Everyone in the underworld knows that this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
About that.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
200.
What?
200 shield.
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this, you'd be in big trouble.
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomerald crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Thank you. Whoever you are, you guys can take all of these things. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill. Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
That object was pretty important to you, right? Are you sure you're okay just giving?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it. From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. I must give him a chance, Seele, because
I don't really get what you just said. Anyway, we should get moving. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further.
Hold
I
on.
think I still remember where it is. This way.
I just realized something. Bronya said that the area looked familiar, and Seele said that ever since Oleg found her, he brought her to this town and being to be raised in the orphanage. Now, I'm just speculating, but what are the odds that Seele and Bronya are sisters?
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
these shops and signs, why do I feel like I've seen them before? But when?
I gotta follow this thing.
The time is now.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours!
Let's go.
How about this?
Time to twirl! I told ya What are you? It's gonna hurt!
Oh god, no, 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 no. I'm not taking on that brute. That's death wish waiting to happen.
This is our chance.
Rules are made to be broken!
Time to twirl! told ya I could fight. You must be honored to meet me. You couldn't have done it without me.
Are those robot settlement? Okay. Oh, God, no.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
These stairs, they seem to have become more narrow.
The time is now.
This is our chance.
How about this?
Time to twirl! My turn. What do you... I won't break.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! I told ya I could fight. Watch this! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! This is gonna hurt.
The time is now. Let's batter her up.
Good riddance, you fiends.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Keep at it.
Oh, what the? Sorry about that. I missed hit a key on my keyboard.
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved. You know, if we could have worked together to push back the Fragmentum, maybe we wouldn't have had to take off and leave our homes behind. We made it! It's been so long, but this place hasn't changed. What? Hey, where are you going?
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself. No. No. Empty. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you!
I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal!
Move carefully. The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
You have the worst luck running into me.
I need to keep him alive.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Yep.
You can't run!
Saw it coming.
Rules are made to be broken! You're out! Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The time is now. Batter up!
My turn. Watch this! What are you looking at? This gonna hurt. You can't run!
Let's make it quick.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Time to twirl! Stay right there while I give you a present! This is gonna hurt!
Let's go. Batter up!
You must be honored to meet me.
The truth of life and death,
It's
revealed
over.
in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
that was it? Oh, please. You don't think I could do it? But still, fighting alongside you two was pretty fun. Should be all clear now. Let's poke around. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supplies for our cuts and bruises stored in that corner there. I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
It wasn't my imagination.
Huh? What are you talking about?
This building? This playground equipment? I've seen it all before.
What? Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have been used if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess. Wait, unless before that...
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry. Come on. I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure.
Alright, first things first.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
What is this?
Natasha would often teach us how to make different handicrafts.
And why give...
You gave your medal to that kid Eric. This thing might not be as valuable, but it's at least a...
But didn't someone work hard to make this? I can't...
You sure are prissy.
Right here. Here we go.
We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right. It's... Ah! Yes! We found it! Great! It's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
This is something from when I was a child.
When you were a child? Are you sure?
Yes. I remember now. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me, I used to live here. I'm an undergrounder.
You're... an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cocolia, the Supreme Guardian, adopted you? Then...
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so blurry. No. Mother would never do that to me. There's no way she would. The architect said that the Guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, Only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen. I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future Supreme Guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it a secret?
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past. And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of Guardian Successor. But I'm not good enough. Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Wow. So annoying.
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well,
You're right. You're right. Thank you, Seele. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation. Never has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the success...
Yeah, Lady Bronya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh? How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? And like you, my memories from when I was little are crystal...
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you.
I should let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is... I should let those two be alone. The only thing left to find is painkillers.
Wait, what's that?
What's that sound?
Oh, it's here. We found it. Thank you, Perkins.
Don't me? Warning. Warning. Danger detected. Protect Clara. Initiating active defense mode.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. He's not bad, right?
Command received. Danger removed. Deactivating active defense mode.
This place is dangerous. You should leave. Oh, I came here for these painkillers too. There are a lot of people hurt at the Vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different? Here you are. No. Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me in and took care of me. I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me, especially every... He heard that the miners and vagrants had begun to engage in a large-scale conflict. He wanted to stop everyone from getting hurt fighting over the mines. Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground, but Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe. Yes. At least he says that his responsibility is preservation. I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, so please trust me.
Clara!
You're... Miss Seele from what?
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine? If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running errands for them?
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living conditions for the vagrants aren't great. Also, not all of them are bad people. Miss Seele, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then, can you give me some?
I see.
Really?
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us.
Great!
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And I have some more things I need to look at.
Hold on. Clara has white hair, like Bronya. There wouldn't happen to be a chance that Bronya and Clara are potentially sisters.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, painkillers. Great, that's everything. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town. It won't...
one more to go. Like,
It's getting late. Where to now?
Nat!
That's Arzila. Nothing. Oh, let me see. Metal plates? Gauze. Huh. It's just... there are... Huh. If she was there too, then I understand. She wants to look after the injured vagrants, right? I think you made the right...
Hey, don't worry.
No need. I'll handle the clinic. I assume you three have more important things to be... I'm sure they won't mind.
I bet old Oleg wants to talk about Svarog. We should get going.
Oh, no worries. I hope things...
oh, I just got a new character, Natasha. She's a healer. What's
Huh? Tired already?
What's her attribute? Same
Aren't you? We didn't get any rest last night.
You're gonna have to step it up, you know? My record is 6 days, no shut-eye.
Hey, they're finally back! That's nothing. The unannounced disappearance record holder is right here.
It's good to have everyone back together. Let me get straight to it. Regarding the Stellaron and your predicament in the overworld, Your friends have gone over both with me. The last time I saw Cocolia, she was an impressive young lady. I never thought that after becoming the Guardian. All I can say is that I sympathize with your situation. Rest easy. Wildfire won't go behind your back on this. Your plan sounds a bit like the ravings of a drunken miner, but at least you're offering a road forwards. We Underworlders haven't had a road to anywhere for a long time now, and you can see how things have become. I'm willing to give you guys a shot.
Don't worry, Mr. Oleg. We'll make sure you don't regret it.
Ravings of a drunken miner is a little harsh.
Maybe it is, but I think we need to set our sights on something a bit more realistic. You guys want to know the whereabouts of the Stellaron. Wildfire wants to remove the restrictions on the Underworld. In other words, Svarog is the target of both our efforts. If we can't deal with the boss, we can't deal with anything.
He wouldn't understand. You're forgetting he's a robot. It'd be faster to smash him to scrap metal.
We should make preparations for both approaches. Of course, it's better to settle matters through peaceful means, but if the situation changes, we must be prepared for armed conflict at a moment's notice. Wildfire has tried many times to make contact with Svarog, without success. He has no intention of engaging with us. At our current strength, it would be incredibly dangerous to use force. Svarog's robots don't fear sacrifice, and I don't want to risk Underworld lives. But things have changed. Your arrival constitutes an external variable for Svarog. I may not have the full picture, but perhaps you guys have an opportunity to sway him.
That would be best.
Our scheme is coming along nicely. But I fear that Svarog just isn't the swaying type. You'll understand when you get to his territory. Things never run smoothly down here. And what about you, Miss Silvermane? You're the only one here that isn't compelled to do or die with Svarog. I'd like...
Well, the Underworld is still a part of Belobog. If Svarog's existence constitutes a threat to the people here, I will of course stand with you.
Excellent. An enlightened answer, young lady, and spoken like a true successor to the Guardianship. Seeing as we're all on the same side, there's no reason to delay. Let's go. I've arranged for a guide to take you to Svarog. Wildfire's relationship with Svarog has been hostile for a long time now. Accompanying you would only lead to misunderstandings. We'll be nearby, awaiting orders. If things go south, we'll be there in no time. Zila, perhaps you can take our outsider friends the rest of the way.
I'm on it, boss.
Oh, really? I have to reach as level 18 for that? Where is Palm Home at anyway? Because... okay. Alright. Maybe I should complete a lot of the side quests before I continue on with the story.
It's getting late.
But
Where'd
I
you
might
know?
do that for like the next one.
You! Hey, you! Stop! You are now... I'm not a sidekick! We got trouble. The boss went to the group and she refused to let anyone go with her. I feel like she's... Fursman is in the mines. It seems like the boss... She even took her Diggertron. Ish... there's lots of... He's Hook's daddy. And he's like a dad... Thank you.
Alright. I think this way's the mine. But I think I'm gonna speed travel. Oh, there's an area of the mine I haven't even got online. Okay, I'm gonna take good. Oh my gosh. I should have swapped into Don Hunt.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike!
Time to twirl!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Watch this!
Let's make it quick.
Sorry.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Step aside. I have no interest. The time is now.
Time to twirl! I told ya I could fight.
Let's go. How about this?
Time to twirl!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
My turn.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
What is that thing?
This is our chance.
Time to twirl! Maybe you can keep it down?
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Let's make it quick. How about this? Rules are made to be broken!
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Okay, that's the first ever enemy that I've seen
You couldn't have
this
done it
year.
without me.
down, calm down. We're all here to work for a living. Why not sit down and talk it out?
Save it. We treated you as our leader, but look how you treated us.
Such a rat!
You sold the intel about the vein to Antonia, but we discovered it first. Now we lost the mine, and we have to work for those guys.
Traitor!
Well, nothing to say for yourself, huh? So you admit that you sold the intel to the mining team?
Go away, you brutes! Don't bully my daddy!
Oh, little Hook? Oh, no, you have it wrong. It's your daddy who bullied us first. Ask him if you don't believe me.
Daddy?
Yes, I told Antonia about the vein, but I was the first one to discover it. I have the right to do anything with it.
It's only because you have that detector. Let's see who's boss when we take it from you.
Back off. I was thinking about the bigger picture when I did that. Unlike you all who just look for trouble every day.
Well, I think someone needs to teach you a lesson. Guys, get him!
You'll never lay a finger on Daddy without passing through Hook. It's you! Come and help Hook!
Another punching bag? Fine by me. I'll kick all your butts.
Oh, you think you're gonna be that successful? Huh. Think again.
Time to twirl!
Step aside. I have no...
Time to twirl! Daddy! Oh. Don't worry about me. I have Diggertron. No.
Good. That's good. And you, young... Quit acting tough, young man. I remember. The conflicts between the vagrants and the mining team have lasted for quite a long time. Even if you have just temporarily mitigated our rather tense relationship, it is greatly appreciated.
Daddy, let's go to the old witch's clinic.
But the vein detector that wraps... It's just a tool.
Looks good. It's getting late. Where to now?
I've taken care of your wounds. I'm running short on medical supplies these days, though, so behave yourselves and stay away from trouble. You hear me? Don't pretend you didn't hear that, Hook. I'm talking to you.
Hook wasn't the one that caused trouble. It was those bad guys. We were just defending ourselves. Ask him! See?
You are gonna spoil that kid. That's enough for now. The boss of the moles should stick to her word. I have patients to take care of. See?
Thank you again. If it weren't for you and Dr. Natasha, Hook and I probably would have been in... Well, a few days ago, I found a geomarrow vein using a vein detector, and I sold this info to Antonia, a supervisor of the mining team. Then, those vagrants heard about it and accused me of being a traitor. They believe that since I'm also a vagrant who came from another mine and ended up in here for a living, I should naturally be on their side. The mining team could not agree with that, of course. I'm just too old for this.
Daddy? Are we short on money? Why did you do that?
My poor child. Daddy is old now. Who knows how long I can stay by your side? I have to start preparing for your future. People say I'm selfish, think I'm a traitor, but it doesn't matter to me. All you need to know is when I'm gone, you will have the money to take care of yourself and survive on your own.
Daddy...
Forget about it. Since I've got the money from the mining team, I have nothing to complain about now. It's just a shame that I lost my vein detector. It was indeed a treasure. I guess so. It's an ancient relic that can detect geomarrow veins. It's very rare. I haven't seen a second one in my life. I often carried it around looking for a new claim. I suppose some villains must have taken notice. Anyway, I guess I don't need the detector anymore. The less trouble, the better. I shouldn't care who stole my device. Whoever it was, I hope they get good use out of it.
Hook seems to be giving me a look like, I want to talk to you outside the clinic now. So that's why people call eyes the windows to the soul.
Okay.
Wait! Hook needs you to help with something. Yes! We can't just stand that detector as Daddy's treasure, so I gotta get it back! Alright then. I'll be waiting for you at the shelter. I mean... See ya!
Did you call me Welder? Alright. Sorry, I'm just gonna go ahead and get in position for the Among Us lobby.
Too slow, honorary member of the mall. Let me introduce you to Sweater.
Not at all. Mr. Fursman trusts every vagrant, and every one of us trusts. But after what happened over at that geomarrow vein, the atmosphere at the shelter became a bit tense.
I'm here to find Daddy's treasure, his vein detector. I have heard that someone stole it. Is that true?
Well, I would guess that's probably after the conflict in the mine. Wildfire gathered everyone out of the shelter and took a head count to check on the wounded. 4 people. When we returned to the shelter, Mr. Fursman's detector was gone. We searched all around the shelter but found nothing. I guess one of those 4 people was Yes. The shelter was usually crowded, so thieves would have had a hard time stealing things when everyone was around. We vagrants have our dignity too. I'm sure we will catch the thief.
But...
Actually, we've already asked those 4 suspects about it. Of course, we could never expect thieves to confess and turn themselves in, right? In my opinion, one of those 4 was lying. I agree. All 4 suspects are at the shelter. If you're feeling confident, why not give it a try?
Adults are so dishonest. Did you steal Daddy's detector?
Nope, I'm no thief.
Really? Then you better answer.
Ask away. Let's not waste time. Spacing out. Didn't notice anything. Good man, but a bit of a cheapskate. Nope. What detector?
Hey, would you mind talking more nicely?
What? I always talk like this.
I don't feel like she's the thief. I know.
Hook? What?
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
What? Oh, if I'd known I would become a son.
We just need you to answer a few...
Okay. Ask a... Nothing special. I just went out to get some... Oh dear. I know that's a lame alibi. But Mr. Fursman, he's a good person. Though... Oh, no. I must sound very suspicious, but I really didn't do anything. You have to believe me. Detector? No, I haven't seen anything, and I don't know anything. Is that all the questions you have? Have I proven my... Oh, dear.
Did you steal Daddy?
What? How could you say that? You're gonna make me... You know what a businessman values the most? Reputation. If your slander ruins my reputation and harms my business...
Well, then answer our questions.
I have the right to I withhold my opinion to No.
Ugh, you... I'll give you one more chance. Think carefully and give your answer to Diggertron this time.
You little brat. Grow a couple of feet taller before you think... Here, how about we make a deal? I'll tell you what I know in exchange for a small intel service fee. Fair and honest. Great. I like your style. Customers who don't fuss over the price are the best. So what do you... I went into town to restock. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? I restock on a regular basis, everyone knows that. I was wondering why there was nobody at the shelter. Fursman is an old customer of mine. He's pretty nice to me, though we are not so close. As to what he did about that Geomero van, it was kind of unethical. We're all neighbors. We've known each other for a long time. But he sold out to the other side and left his own people out to dry. I really can't agree. Look, the cook is definitely the thief. I'm sure about that. I value my reputation more than anything. In my line of work, I've learned to read people. And something's definitely fishy with that cook. I could tell from the start. If you don't believe me...
Okay, we got one last person to interrogate.
Well, well, well. What's this?
Spill it! Did you steal my daddy's detector?
You little brat. How dare you label me a thief? Someone needs to give you a good lesson on manners. I'm an honest and decent...
Anyone can say that. If you really didn't steal it.
Oh, you have a temper, huh? All right, I'll spare a couple minutes. I'm a cook. What else would I be doing? Don't you notice the smoky cooking smell all over me? It's just that I happen to be out shopping. That old Fursman was kind to me. When we were at Rivet Town, he put me in charge of the whole mining team's food supply. And it's because I trusted him that I came to this mine with him. I mean, I didn't expect he would take that money for himself. Anyway, he found that Geomero vein by himself, so I won't blame him for not sharing. But you know, what he did was not like the... Well, I don't want to be a snitch, but out of my respect for Fursman, the helper over there, I saw him sneak into Fursman's tent and come out holding a box. See? Isn't he the most... I don't care if you believe me or not. I've told you all I know.
Hi, Sora.
Look, the head is spinning. Do you remember everything they said?
Don't worry, I've written it all down for you. Remember, among these 4 people, the cook said the helper did it. The tailor said it wasn't her. The merchant said it was the cook, and the helper said it wasn't him. So?
Well, because of how bitchy the helper was, and from what the cook told us...
I don't know why, but come on. Let's go accuse them. Look, figured it out.
What? What? You have the... I really didn't do it. I don't know it. You just think I'm a pushover. Tim? I beg you. I never even stole pocket money from my parents.
Maybe he really isn't the thief. Well, just think about it. Shweta said that only the real thief would lie to us. If the thief really is the helper, then what he and the merchant said would both... Adults are all so... Let's go look around where Daddy kept the detector. Maybe we can find some clues there. This is the label from a supply box. That way! Let's go take...
Bingo.
The label must have been on this box. Wait a minute. It's got a spicy... Not too many people smell. Oh, the thief appears to have taken Daddy's treasure. And it seems that this damaged probe is what... Has Daddy's treasure been sold already? Oh, where could the thief have gone? Oh, yeah! I saw Mr. Sampo on the way to the mine when I came here. Follow Hook! Mr. Sampo's always at the clinic hanging around Miss Natasha. Hook thought he was really sick or something. If he's working with the thief, then he's also a bad guy.
My friend, are you serious? This device is quite rare. Are you really willing to sell it to me at such a low price?
No, why are you making this so complicated? Do you want it or not? Just tell...
You two stop right there! Pitch Dark Hook the Great has arrived!
Just doing a little business. What's all the fuss? Oh boy, I knew it was too good to be true. I gotta make this clear. I have nothing to do with this fella. You have to trust me. Miss Hook, please, don't point that thing at...
Hey! How can you sell me out like...
You stole Daddy's treasure!
This is all that old Fursman's fault! Just because he has this device I'm holding, he can make a fortune!
Well, it seems you guys have some issues to sort out, so maybe I should leave.
The heck if I care! Anyway,
Diggertron, get ready.
This will be the last battle before we switch to Among Us.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision. Right!
Time to twirl! You have the worst luck running into me.
How about this?
You must be honored to meet me. Time to twirl!
Let's make...
And goodbye.
You sure talk... No, Daddy's...
Hey! No. Of course. Listen here. I think this device, here's a trick. This business tact.
Halloween the Let's go into town.
Have a safe.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call it there. I hope you enjoyed this. Yes, if you have, you know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content in the future. Catch you guys